Okay, back to work. Only 4 today? Alright, what do we got? Archaeologist stumbles and impales themselves on the massive tusk of a supposed giant hamster. After the 1,000-page historical analysis of Cosmopolis City to be published posthumously. I don't know how to say that word. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly onto a beach, found impaled on a tree. The Portrait of the Dusk initially sells for $200,000 at the Royal Art Auction. Turns out to be an impressive forgery. Experimental paints turn out to be toxic to the environment. Young skateboarder attempts to flip off death, suffers fatal fall as a result. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of Trans Global Inc. How about I try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle must die. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and mark those and we'll, take a closer look, I guess? Let's see. I kinda hope we don't unleash, like, a robotic takeover by doing this. I'm sure Fate knows what he's doing. You know, I'm glad we killed you. Is it just me, or is there something kind of weird with the background all of a sudden? Yeah, I'm just imagining things.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Alright, what do you need?
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure.
Why not? Indeed. Why not?
You're just sitting here all day, so...
I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback.
Actually, I don't know what Fate does. He might be busy all day.
Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness. Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Good luck. Well, sure, the background's changed. That don't look quite right.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Alright, let's take the classes.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? Ye can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Okay. Interesting. Let's stick with this for a little bit. Why not? Money in here to stop it from crying at me. Alright, let's check this. Let go of the drawer. Alright, there we go. Young researcher dead from a yet to be identified pathogen. Doctors left puzzled. Researchers find numerous backdoors in Trans-Global Inc. products, granting access to any number of unknown parties. Private developer revolutionizes Hansagram. Finally, a filter to remove my face completely from photos. Okay. I hope you're still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying another new structural method. You'll be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans on the bottom row have to die. Okay. Let's look at who we've actually got here. We just killed a nun. Oh, that's unfortunate. Probably unfortunate. Far? Yeah, I kinda wish I could've killed you, but oh well. Could be good. We did what fate said, so... be happy with us.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but we don't really get to decide that, Fate.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
This is way over my head, man.
Never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Oh, I actually haven't gotten this dialogue before. You have thoughts on
I
loyalty.
am all ears, Grim.
This flows too one way.
Such is the nature of loyalty.
You know what? Let's push back. He wanted us to be rebellious. Let's be rebellious.
Ha! Grand! A reaper demanding its due. Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. See what I... Where is your sense of humor?
That was terrible. That was so terrible I wouldn't even put pie up to that.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
What about that review?
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you, it seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Okay. It's really thinking hard about something, isn't he?
Ye drive a hard bargain, matey. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Ooh, I think I can actually get my cloak. Yes, I can! Gimme, gimme, gimme.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Oh, thank you. Take a look-see how this looks. Oh, bright white? guess this is lighter in color. Ah! Ow! That's kind of bright. A Christmas cloak. Vampire cloak. Fur cloak. Witch's cloak. That's it. What the fur? Look at me, I'm a jackal in a robe. Ain't I spiffy looking? Alright, to work, to work. A lot of profiles today. Young biochemist dies in a fire at work. Is chicken flu ever finding a vaccine? You must see this video of a laughing man dressed as Indiana Jones stealing a raw chicken from a store. Okay. Thousands of already low-paid delivery workers lose jobs to carrier drones. Oof. Chauffeur drives as their vehicle gets rammed off-road. Central Cosmopolis University quiz team suffers major loss in group stages. Start search for new members. Alright, what are we looking at? Life shouldn't be too predictable, do you not agree? You can use a little bit of alteration every so often. Maybe develop just think for it. Every other profile has to... I'm starting to get the feeling Fate's not actually doing his job. Are you guys getting that feeling too? Every other profile's gotta die. Take a look at who we got here. I probably should have gone the opposite direction for that. Or the opposite, you know what I mean. Oh well. Oof. Okay, I definitely should have alternated a different way. I blame Fate for this. You at least I'm happy I killed. Apparently we saved them directly before they got killed. You probably shouldn't do that. There's your papers, Fate. Joy, I guess? Oh. Who's back?
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
What?
The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper. Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control.
I mean, we kind of answered to him, so no?
No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
What do you mean by that? At least be less cryptic.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
Oh? What's up?
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Neat! Can I see?
Certainly, once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Awesome.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Sure. Whatever you say, boss man.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Hey, we got smokes. Straight from the old days when expensive advertising told me smoking was cool.
Smokes are deadly, ye know. A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Alright. And yeah, this is the, smokes. It's pretty boring. But I think this is a Witcher reference, I'm not sure. Anyways, to bed with us. Back to work. What are we looking at? Pediatrician shot by suspected child abusers who broke into their office. Oh, that's not good. That's horrible, in fact. Visiting diplomat escorted to safety after a gunfight ensues between unknown assailants and law enforcement. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD/CD rental shop. Oh, poor dude. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. You have a heart attack due to massive guilt. We have the research! Nation's wealthiest prosecuted as damning information services at the house of a dead housekeeper. Angry editor arrested for carrying out a violent spree of vengeance. Fucking linked to earthquakes, new research confirms. Rumors of match fixing in the boxing scene garner interest from investigators. Alright. I will keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing methodology. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I assume that's the 3 on top. Maybe that was just fracking. Maybe that's an actual term. I don't know, and it wasn't meaning sex. I don't feel bad killing you. I'm not sure about you. I definitely feel bad about killing you. It's an actual word. Wow, I learned something today. I wish I could kill you. I'm glad I can keep you alive. You, not so much. Ooh, poor Riemann. Well, rules are rules. We can't go against fate.
Grim, why are you here?
Because that's what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask some more questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
Why are you taking it out on me?
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
Okay, what do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
What if it's horrible and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Any other questions?
Is there an actual afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What? What if the afterlife isn't... This is definitely gotta be a reference to something, but I don't know what. No peaceful illuminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
I guess so.
Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death? Huh?
Unlikely.
Kinda sad.
Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
When's that happen?
Any day now.
What?
Any other questions?
Fate, you wanna elaborate on that?
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Cord blimey! You're looting! All me wares.
Oh, hey, I think I've bought all the clothes. I think it has a clothing, a widget, and then... Well, no, it can kind of mix in, but it didn't spawn the other widget this time. Yeah, I don't know where Fate's going with that, but I don't think I like it. Let's actually do a real quick check.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
This. Be able to afford it today. That's true, he did say that. What do we got? Body of teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Student accidentally starts nationwide riots against fake news media. Chicken flu still spreading feverishly across the globe. Is there an end in sight? Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. That's good. Unbeatable Rima and Scanlon finally toppled. They decided to retire and open a boxing school. Chef ends own life after cancer diagnosis. Last wishes for their body to be turned into compost for a grove of trees. Oh, that's kind of cute. The Visionary Atom. Read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Got Eldritch a waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. Does this paper look more stained than it normally does than Fate gives it to us? 'Cause this looks different too, all of a sudden. I'm not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to... Okay. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Thanks, I guess, Fate? Let's take a look. Seem fine. You seem fine. Look at you. And I guess Bootleg is suspicious? Okay, you definitely look suspicious, so I think you need to die. I mean, it says it never went anywhere. They're just an accomplished physicist now. You're right, that's kind of suspicious. I guess the rest of you are fine. And Fate, what's up with you? Our boss is missing. Hi, kitty kitty. Oh, hey, the phone is ringing. Hello?
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
Great.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
Wow, rude!
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Are you at a pool? Why couldn't we get a vacation to a pool? This sucks. Like I said, yeah, we can't quite afford it. Got a couple more days before we can afford that. We're gonna save it for the 2 important widgets now that I've got all the clothes. Shove our whaling money in the drawer. Alright, what are we looking at? Physicist sacrifices self in order to prevent radiation leak. Aw. See, look what you did, Pi. She was totally fine. Error spotted in satellite, which would have caused it to crash, is now slated to reach orbit successfully this week. Foolhardy pilot attempts complicated aerial stunt, crashes aircraft straight into the ground. President Naya Bree visiting Cosmopolis City as part of Goodwill Tour. Alright, well... What of a... Oh! 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Delicate situation. But one of these are important somehow? I guess let's take a look at them? Okay. Okay. You are definitely dying. Who are you? Which of these would be the human of most importance? Guess her. Or them, rather. Hopefully we picked right. Hello.
I dreamt the bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice.
Ew.
From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
In dream?
Odd question. Haven't you been paying attention? It's an image that raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
I don't understand a thing you're saying.
We're not here to help, but to reflect. Be seeing you.
You're not here to help is an understatement of the century. We've got quite a mess here, it looks like. Yeah, I know that feeling, Toy. At least Lady is happy. And Fate's calling us again.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Hey.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Alright. Anybody else get the feeling Fate's kinda gone off his
The
rocker
blues
a little
will get
bit?
you anything, matey.
I can actually afford one of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laugh gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Okie dokie. Yeah, apparently he did. I gotta move my calendar. Oh, we're on our final week. These papers have these weird little marks on them when we shine the light on them. Oh, I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. That's it, I think this is far enough for now. When we come back, we will get into our final week and see what our ultimate evaluation has to say for us. And hopefully our boss won't be completely insane then.